Good morning, dear students. Welcome to microelectronics class. In today's class, we'll discuss about discrete amplifier using MOSFET. There are four terminals pertaining to MOSFET. What are those four terminals? Gate is the first terminal if you consider. Secondly, you have the source terminal. Third, you have a drain terminal. Okay, and the body terminal or the substrate. So usually the substrate is connected to the source. So from four terminals it will scale down to three terminals. Okay, out of these three terminals, okay, for a MOSFET, one of the terminal is made common between the input as well as the output. Between the input as well as the output. So if I make source terminal as common, it is called common source amplifier. If I make drain terminal as common, it is called as common drain amplifier. If I make similarly gate terminal as common, it is called as common gate amplifier. First we will check out the common source amplifier and derive the different parameters like voltage gain, overall voltage gain, input impedance, output impedance for considered amplifier. Okay, the intended thing is to derive these parameters. Okay, the circuit diagram of common source amplifier is as shown on the board. Is as shown on the left side of the board. Okay, the configuration is very simple. You have Q1 transistor. Q1 transistor is biased by making use of constant current source. We have studied about different types of biasing. Out of that, constant current source biasing is most eminent. Okay, because the Q point is not going to shift. This you have seen. Okay, constant current source biasing is made use. Okay, the drain terminal over here is connected to the output through a capacitor, coupling capacitor. Let me denote as C2. Load resistor is taken considered to be RL, and the drain terminal is also connected to the power supply VDD through a resistor RD for biasing purpose. Okay, the input to the circuit is given at the gate terminal. Input to the circuit is given at the gate terminal. The input we call it as a VC. This is an AC voltage. This is a AC voltage. Okay. Through from a VC which has an internal impedance of RC through a coupling capacitor C1. The C1 and C2 forms the coupling capacitor. One capacitor to couple the input, one more capacitor to couple the output. Okay, to the output side. Now, RG is a resistor connected between the gates and the source. And what is the CS? What is the CS? It is a bypass capacitor, which is very much important. Bypass capacitor to make sure that the AC currents are bypassed to the ground. AC currents are bypassed to the ground. Now, to move further, firstly we need to consider the circuit. Then, after considering, we need to write down the AC equivalent model. What is this AC equivalent model? Make sure that you have one DC source VDD and another DC source ESS. The concept here is, in AC equivalent model, make the DC source whichever connected, whether it is VDD or ESS or n number of sources, make DC source to be 0. We are checking out the response of the circuit for AC signal. So therefore DC should be made 0. And remove the current source. Open circuit the current source. Okay. First point, make VSS and VDD the DC source to 0. Second point, if there are any current source, remove it. Third point, short circuit all capacitors which are present. So after doing this, okay, so I tend to get an AC equivalent circuit. So I'll correct here itself. I tend to get an AC equivalent circuit, something of this type. So this is ground. Okay. Now from this AC equivalent circuit, I need to write a pi model or T model. Depending on the requirement, I'll write either a pi model or T model. For this instance, I have considered a pi model. The transistor Q1 is replaced with GMVGS in parallel with R0. At the drain terminal, so this is a drain terminal. At the drain Okay, you have RD and RL, those two are in parallel, that has been written. At the input side, you have the source V6, you have the V6 with internal impedance of R6, it has been written. And RG resistor is written, thus the small signal model. Small signal model is only due to the AC, nowhere DC is considered. What are the different parameters? First parameters to be derived in this amplifier. Note here, source terminal is common to both input and output, and in the common source amplifier, input is given to the source terminal, output is taken at the drain terminal. Okay, coming to what are the parameters, different parameters have input impedance. Looking at the circuit, no other complications are required. Just by inspection method, draw a dotted line. Okay, as indicating what I am writing here. Okay, just look at from this end, whatever value you get, that is an input impedance Rn. So whatever resistors you come across here, okay, Rn is nothing but Rg. So this is found. Next thing, to find voltage gain. To find voltage gain, how do I find? Observe the circuit. So no other complication rules are required or employed. Three resistors are parallel. So these three resistors are in parallel. Current is away from the load. Current is away from the load. So from the theory of network, I can write V out is equal to minus ID into the parallel combination of R0, RD and RL. So minus ID. So what is this ID? ID is nothing but GM. GM VGS or GM VI. When I take out VGS towards left side, that is nothing but gain. Why current sign is minus here? Because current is away from the load. So current is away from the load. So therefore you get negative sign. So AV is nothing but minus GM, R0 parallel, RD parallel, RL. So minus sign indicates that output is out of phase. So this is the voltage gain which is denoted by AV. Now AV not indicates RL to be made open circuit. In this equation, if I take out RL, okay, two resistors will be parallel. So equation AV naught, the open circuit voltage gain can be written as minus GM R0 parallel RD. So what is this R naught? Small r naught is nothing but the finite output impedance of the current source which is considered here. Finite output impedance. Next, from the circuit, the next concept to be found is a overall voltage gain. So overall voltage gain is denoted by GV. So GV is nothing but V out by V6. It is a response from V out by V6. Okay, V out by V6. You need to note that the voltage gain AV is nothing but V out by VI. V out by VI is here. So VGS is equal to VI. I can write V out by VI is nothing but AV. End-to-end gain is nothing but V out by V6, which is denoted by GV. Okay, V out by V6 you consider, multiply and divide by VGS, multiply and divide. So from this, I consider there are two different terms. VGS by V6 is found by applying the voltage divider at the inputs. You have the input source V6, you have the input source V6. Okay, if I want to find VGS is equal to RG into V6, which is written over here, RG into V6 divided by the sum of the resistance, RG plus R6, cross multiply V6 over to the left side, and whatever you got, substitute here. So VGS by V6 is RG divided by RG plus R6, and V out by VGS is nothing but V out by VGS or V out by VI is nothing but voltage gain, which is equal to minus GM R0 RD parallel R0 parallel RL. Okay, now the next last concept is to find the overall voltage gain when RL is infinite. Okay, when RL is infinite, that is you remove RL, what is the end-to-end gain? When you remove RL, the equation tends to become RG divided by RG plus R6 into minus GM RD parallel R0. Okay, there are two different gains, overall gain and the voltage gain. In that you have with RL and without RL. So this is a voltage gain obtained with RL. This is a voltage gain which you need to, which you will get without RL. Similarly, the voltage gain, overall voltage gain with RL is this equation. Without RL is this equation. Going to say RL is output circuit. Last parameter to find in this circuit is the output impedance. Output impedance Vc is equal to 0 and connecting a voltage source of value ideal voltage source and observe Vout and do that, or else make Vc is equal to 0. When I make Vc is equal to 0, correspondingly observe here Vgs is equal to 0. When Vgs is equal to 0, Gm Vgs will be 0. So therefore I end up in having three resistance R0, Rd and RL. Okay, excluding RL, whatever value you get, this is R0. So we are not intending. Including RL also you can find out the output impedance, that is the overall output impedance. But we are only intended to find the output impedance excluding RL. So therefore R0 parallel RD. So to quickly review, the input impedance of this circuit is Rg. Voltage gain is minus Gm, R0 parallel Rd parallel RL. Open loop voltage gain or AB0 is nothing but minus Gm R0 parallel Rd. Output impedance is R0 parallel Rd. Overall gain is nothing but minus Rg divided by Rg plus Rc into minus Gm Rd parallel R0 parallel RL. When you take a RL, it is Rg divided by Rc into minus Gm into Rd parallel R0. So R0 is nothing but Va by Id, which will be given in the numerical. This is a very important concept. It has been many a times it is asked. Okay, only thing you should know how to write the circuit, a proper circuit, significance of each element, writing out the AC equivalent, and from the AC equivalent writing out the small signal model. From the small signal model, how you are going to derive all this parameter is a very much important term to be noted down. Okay, so this is all about a common source amplifier. Finally, to review, the common source amplifier has high input impedance, which is equal to Rg, around Rg usually in terms of megaohms, a moderate output impedance, good voltage gain, and the overall voltage gain. These points are required when you are writing the comparison among different types of amplifier. When you are writing comparison among different types of amplifier. Thank you very much.